Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everything's going great. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and all that good stuff. And as you guys know, I usually try to post around every weekend. I've been a little bit of a darker note on the past couple videos. We're going to get a little bit out of that very soon. But there's one thing I've got to touch on first, and then the next video we'll have a little bit more fun. Um, So today, to get started, I am representing my hat guy. He did this for me, a Bloodsport hat, because I'm a big fan. Let's see, of the movie, the 1988 movie. Love Bloodsport. Who doesn't? Kumite is awesome. Van Damme's best movie. He did. So I got to give a shout out to my guys at Lids for helping me out and making this happen. So get with your guys over there. They do amazing work, and definitely get your hats done by them. So now that we've got that covered, let's get to it. Okay. This video has to deal with a friend of mine known as OG Silverback. Now, for you guys that don't know, that's actually when I made my debut. Was on the OG Silverback show. And from OG Silverback was the one to tell me to get in contact with Big Herc. Me and Big Herc talked, and I did the Fresh Out series, Big Herc 916, and then that's what kind of got going from there. And OG Silverback was the one that told me, hey, you got to get your channel started. So I started working on that, and because of OG Silverback, all those things happen. Now, I don't know if you guys are followers of OG Silverback. I know some of you are, and some of you follow Big Herc as well. OG Silverback and I are very, very good friends. We're close. Okay, we've gotten close, and we talk a lot throughout the week and stuff like that. So we spend a lot of time being around each other, is what I'm trying to say. And he's been getting a lot of flack from these different people, and I know I've said it. I've told him, you can't pay attention to the comments, but guys, honestly, sometimes the comments, you're looking through it to get to people, to talk to people, and things of that nature, and then all of a sudden, you see this real negative comment, and you guys have to understand, OG Silverback has PTSD. Has been in combat, did, I believe, 10 years in prison, and has been through all sorts of crazy, crazy stuff in his life. We can't even get into all the things he's been into. He's had a very, very, very difficult life, and a lot of good and bad decisions have happened to it. But he's trying to change his image and really trying to be positive towards people. And he's been doing that for a long time, for some years now. So he chooses to go out and share his story to try to help people and educate them on the things and dangers they could possibly run into, right? But instead of people being positive responsive, I mean, there's some that are positive in their responses. You got a lot of these guys that just want to like tear him down, and really be negative, and really be, unkind, to him. And with his conditions, he is doing the best with what he can, but after a while, it starts to rub you the wrong way. And I think we all can agree, because I've even seen some comments through the Big Herc channel, on his channel, viewing my interview, people have said a few comments here and there. There's been a few, and that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, and I had to kind of, okay, keep it cool, know what you're doing, be respectful, like, and just kind of just take the higher road. But sometimes it's not easy, and with his conditions, like, it really sets him off, and I understand that. It really bothers him. And let me tell you guys something. My friend OG Silverback is a very good, kind, giving man. He has done so much for me. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much he's really helped me and inspired me. And like I said, this whole YouTube thing and many opportunities that swing my way, it's all due to him helping me out and giving me the time. And he really invests the time in me and really wants to see me grow and flourish. So when I see someone who is doing amazing things, not just for myself, but for other people as well, because he definitely does for other people as well. And I see people just being so ugly and negative towards my good friend, um, it gets my blood boiling, man. It's not the best feeling in the world to see your friend that you know is a really neat person who's been through a lot of things, um, be dragged down like that. In the year we're in 2021, right? We're going through the Capitol being attacked, and don't worry, there'll be a video coming about that too. I'll probably wear a Mortal Kombat shirt and hat for that one, which I have, or Street Fighter or something, because I want to make sure that I'm festive for it. Um, Oh no, Escape from New York shirt. Let me get back on topic. Um, so I'm trying to say with the Capitol thing, we're acting so ugly towards each other. Why don't we take a different turn for 2021? Starting out in this thing, we're still in January, and just be kind to people, and be kind to my brother OG Silverback, man. Be kind to him, because he's been through a lot, man. He's been through a lot, and for people to be as rude and as negative as they've been to him is unnecessary, and is very childish. It's not mature at all. It's not adult like by any means, or people with honor and respect and code. Um, I do know the guys. I mean, I don't know them, but I know who the main people are who have been saying it. And, I've had to leave little comments, on his pages telling people to be respectful, things of that nature. But what really can we really do about it? The other thing, guys, that connects with that is when I did Big Herc's Fresh Out show, um, I saw a lot of negative comments towards myself saying, "Oh, this guy, he's so well spoken. Like somebody dubbed his voice. His voice doesn't match his body." I mean, what am I supposed to look like that it's supposed to match my body? All of you know that I grew up around surf culture, skateboarding culture, the rock world. Um, I don't listen to rap. I was into classic punk rock, bands like the Dead Boys, The Damned, TSOL, um, Lords of the New Church, Sham 69, The Addicts, Black Flag, some Minor Threat stuff, depending on what they're doing. I wasn't the biggest Minor Threat fan. Um, the Ramones, The Clash, um, just to name a few offhand right now. My mind's a little scrambled, so I got to dig deep, and figure out if I named all the important headrunners that really had an influence on me. And I'm into classic rock. My favorite classic rock band of all time is Rush, and of course, Neil Peart passing, I was very sad. So anyway, I'm not some hipster guy that just picked up on rock is cool or this is cool or talking like a surfer is cool. No, I'm from Southern California, born in West Covina. I grew up in that culture. I was engulfed in that culture. Okay. It is my life. It is my way. Okay. I knew people that were into rap and stuff like that, but that was not my scene. You know, I only knew of those guys because they lived in the same neighborhood and we kind of grew up around each other, stuff like that. But as far as who I really associated with, it was a lot of guys, that were, surfing and doing things of that nature, in bands, skateboarding, into action figures and comic books. Those are my main run of the mill people. and so I got a lot of negative comments due to the fact that I just sound like an educated person. And a lot of people were having a hard time grasping that concept that, because I am, or I try to be well spoken and things of that nature, their jaw drops. Like it's impossible for them to quite understand that, yes, you too can sound educated if you really want to, or if you just decide to. And that wasn't like, oh, I want to sound educated. It's just that the way I was just raised. I was around a certain, climate, and I went to school and I just learned to speak the English language. And me growing up, in SoCal, and growing up around surfer and skateboarding culture in the rock world, you kind of develop a voice like this because you kind of develop a voice around the people that you're around. I wasn't around street guys that talked, I guess you could say, with street slang or ebonics or whatever term. I can't even keep up with it. There's so many terms. We'll just say street speak. I didn't, really get down with it on that level. From I guess you could say, the stereotypical way they think black people speak on the street. If that's what you guys are referring to, I do not speak in that way, and I never have. Um, it doesn't mean that I'm anti-black or that I'm anti this or whatever. I just wanted to touch on that and just put that out there and just say, look, that stuff doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all human and we should all be decent towards each other. So stop going on there making those negative comments. Listen to the message. Myself, OG Silverback, Big Herc, and others, Nate Dog 916 also, and all the guys that we associate with, that I could definitely speak on, that I've seen their videos or I've actually talked to them. We're just trying to get that positive message out there to educate you guys on what's going on. We're not trying to glorify, I didn't do prison time, but those guys did, and they're not trying to glorify prison time. Not at all. They're trying to educate people like, this is a place you don't want to be, and this is how you avoid it. But if you end up there, this is what you have to kind of look at, and this is where you have to be kind of smart and how to angle, with the time that you have in there to survive. It's pretty much what they're kicking down to you when they talk about prison stuff, and a lot of other stuff they talk about is motivational stuff. As you guys know, for those of you who don't know, I should say, I did 5 years working for San Bernardino County Courts as court security, 5 years doing that, and then I went 5 years private investigations. So I worked around the San Bernardino Upper Higher Desert courthouse and doing private investigations and things of that nature. Pretty much all around that. A little bit outside too. So I could speak about on that, and it's funny how people tend to be extremely negative towards you, even though my whole thing was, like I said in Big Herc's video, was I was just going out there to help people, to educate people on the dangers and the positive things that exist out there in the law enforcement world, because I was in a lot of behind closed doors conversation, guys. You're talking to a guy that did murder trials and everything. I was there for all that stuff. I have records. So people say, the term they use in prison is the prisoner's paperwork. I don't have paperwork. I have court files and reports and documents typed out, of the things that I did. They're all, and as far as my court cases, you can go down to the courts and get the minutes and look at the documents, and you'll see that those cases that I worked, they're there, they're legit. I have no reason to make up or lie or whatever. I mean, who the heck wants to lie about that? There's many things you could lie about and make up. Why would anyone want to make up working homicide cases? Go figure. So, enough about that. But I just really just wanted to say, on behalf of OG Silverback and myself, come on, guys. Let's try to go into the year the right way. Let's try to be positive towards each other. Let's try to have a better outlook. And these guys out there that are trying to make his life a nightmare. And from what I understand, I haven't talked to him yet. I'll probably talk with OG this week. Oh, excuse me, guys, my neck. Got a bad neck. From what I understand on one of the last videos he did, it seemed like possibly some of these guys that are giving him a hard time have even possibly messed up some of his business. Like they've gotten mad and said, "Oh, we're gonna bring it to his doorstep," and have made problems for him. That is uncalled for. Okay, you do not go around interrupting people's personal lives because you don't agree with what they're saying, or you just want to be a troll and then try to get their contracts moved, try to get them fired, things like that. We're in a cancel culture where if you don't agree or if you just want to mess with somebody, you can angle it in such a way where they can make it look like you're doing something and they're upset, and now your whole business is messed up and your job is in jeopardy and your family's getting hounded. Do we really have to go that way? I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't even know the word, just the disrespect I guess people have for people. And it's really annoying, man. So in 2021, let's try to change that. Let's try to do things better. Let's try to act with kindness. Let's have a warrior mentality, which is to be respectful and to come with honor and dignity with everything we do. Let's try to enter the world with that. That's what I wanted to say. And if you guys haven't seen OG Silverback yet on YouTube, please check him out. Okay, giving him a plug. Check out OG Silverback. His page is amazing. You're going to learn a lot from him. You're going to get educated on many different things. And he's been around. You'll see. You're looking at a guy that's got 29, 30 martial arts underneath him, pretty much black belts in all systems, sometimes 2, 3 black belts. This guy is no joke when it comes to that. So you're going to learn a lot from him, from martial arts to his prison time to IT to bodybuilding and powerlifting to computer technology stuff. You're going to just learn a ton of different things. I can't even list it all. He's done everything, It's kind of cool. So check him out and show him some love, guys. And let's be kind and be respectful towards each other. Let's not go around talking craziness towards each other. Let's go about it the right way. That's all I wanted to say. I really wanted to reach out and just do that. And lots of love to OG Silverback. He has really enriched and blessed my life. So God bless him. He's an amazing man. And I wish him nothing but the best in life and that people treat him the same way, All right, guys. That's all I got for now. And I'm going to be doing another video here tonight. And then throw some suggestions, some comments. Let me know what you guys think of videos you want to see. And I'll let you know what I think, and I'll get it together for you guys, and I'll try to make that happen. All right. This is Drew Danger here. Be awesome. Have a great week. D's for Danger, and be awesome. Awesome, guys. Stay cool.